Good afternoon, Kaz. I'm doing well, thank you. How are you holding up after a very long evening? So it's like Helly's coming in the direction of Chancho, the mostly finished base. I think a double shooting floor. I like this. Here it comes. No, now I'm hearing a lack of audio, and I don't know if that's just because of your current position, lack of gunshots. I've only just noticed that. I'm sorry. Yes. Hmm. No, but I think this might be my issue. Give me a second here. Apologies for derailing. There we go. We're back in. We're back in business. I'm all good. No one tagging, are they? No. That does sound like somebody's trying to, because I don't see anyone close enough to be. Ooh, that's up to you. I'll follow your lead. What's going on here? They're in with skirt. I like the design. This this is similar to the shape that BG had in EU last week, because I remember being impressed by how well that held up. Ah, yeah, I think it was just it had a very excellently built honeycomb. It absorbed a lot of. They got roof rocketed for most of the event, and it held up quite well. So that's Bradley. Yes, that's Bradley. It's a difficult angle. Swinzo's got yeah, Swingo's got great height on that. Such a better angle. Yeah, it's a popular spot. There's great those little peaks, the gaps in that railing are fantastic. So you get so much cover. P16. It's Idol's base. RNC are right next door. One of those crates looks like it might have already gone out. Someone needs to just go and grab that. Easy points. Peculiar that that one on its own has gone out before everything else. Wonder how that happened. It has landed funny. I wonder if that's related. Hmm. Oh yeah, so it is. That must have just been popping. Ignore me. Thank God. Can't be trusted. And yet they trust us, Kaz. Ooh, sneaky little spot here. Yes. Yes, definitely. The best are making a solid push here, though. They've just arrived at the gate. They got down there nice and quick. They, they had. I don't think they had any idea that they got there. They legged it down that hill. They were there so fast. I don't think RNC had any idea that they'd pushed so quickly. That was nice. Oh, we got in. Glitched the door. Oh. Oh, no. Terrible. Get a little bit of video loss on our connection here. Oh dear. Oh, that's taking a beating. Yes. We had a small hiccup in the stream quality there, but it seems to have fixed itself. And that was rendering. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The thing I was going to say about the roof that you're actually, like, just since you mentioned it there, is that gap that they were taking advantage of. I see that problem a lot with this, like, with the corner gap with the doors. Like, there's quite often someone up there, and it's really hard to deal with because you've got no good angle to take them out. You kind of just have to be aware of the fact that they might be up there at all times. Yeah. Something to block the socket would be a good idea, yeah. That's fair. Right here. Doesn't have any backup either. Good time it. Fortune favours Jack. That's very 50-50. Sometimes things just go your way. That's what back there. Because look how many other people are here now. That wouldn't have worked a moment ago. In fact, it's yeah. Full armor. Wow. Good farm. Yeah. It's good for your top down though, which is probably this space's most like that's probably where it's most susceptible given how high everything else is. Hmm. It's a sound strategy. You can't control like someone is going to come and try and raid your base. The best thing you can do is try and control which direction they're going to be coming from. Gives you the most options to prepare. Oh, look at this. I like the recessed turrets as well. That's good. It's got yeah. You can't do much about that with the multiple like you got multiple triangles connected like that. One of them's going to be susceptible to splashing. Just you can't have them all out for outward facing. It looked like someone from Bastard. Stream chat are saying that you're currently not audible. That's peculiar. Folks, we're just having a quick look at that. Yeah, so what we got here? Bastard have just taken down the helicopter. Hopefully that's in an advantageous position for them. It's 15 points if you manage to get all the helicopter crates. It's 5 crates, 3 point each. I'll put them a little bit higher up the scoring. But they do seem like they're not afraid of being in the PvP as well. They were straight behind RNC's base, making a quick play right at the start of the attack phase. Let's have a look here. Pop over and have a look and see. So this is directly outside of Enyo's base now. I would say that's going to be relatively easy for them. Bastard must have just got the last hit on it, because that's definitely in a much more advantageous place for Enyo. Kaz is just starting some technical issues here while we figure out what's stopping you from being able to hear him. Does seem like someone's challenging Enyo, but position-wise, especially considering that this is 8 men, and you've got a couple of people already out on the hill as well, they've got a pretty good position to secure it. They're going to have to get fully rolled over. And even then, they've still got good vision on it from their base. Now, we will need to have a look at this at some point here, but we've got... Is that... How are we doing saying that? Is it Rupite? Rupite? Kaz will correct me, I'm sure, when he comes back.
Let's test this bad boy out. Oh, there we go.
Oh, look at that. He's back. Welcome back, friend.
Thank you very much. Apologies to the stream. I don't know what that was about. For some reason, it just decided it couldn't detect my microphone anymore. Unusual. Especially seeing as I broadcast yesterday. And I know, obviously, I was using OBS rather than Streamlabs OBS. But, yeah. All exactly the same. All the same settings.
That, please. I had to work for a minute there.
So, unfortunately, you've missed all of my talking so far for the last 15 minutes, which really sucks. And I said a lot of nice things about things, so welcome one and all to Base Invaders 8v8s. I know you've heard Ian's half of the conversation the entire time, so it's enough of you.
Yeah, exactly. You heard the important bit. It's fine.
Yeah, it's all good. So, Enyo defending here. We've already seen one helicopter go over to Idle, and the other, and Bradley, going across the team. Uwu, I believe, who are in 3rd place on 31. But, again, we always talk, a particular catchphrase of mine saying in neighbourhoods, but we have got to say a three-way here of the best Bastard and Enyo. And the best are already grubbing up against RNC as well over at Launchmore, so you can just see the sort of dynamic of the three-way fighting.
Yeah,
I'm worried.
It's
going to be fun, but I'm worried for the best because they're clearly good players, but are they going to stretch themselves too thin?
That's true. They are a bit roaming a little bit. You've just reminded me that I think I got them confused with Bastard earlier. Well, that's why you're the main caster and I'm the color guy.
Enyo are tied on 11 points at the moment, 16. You can see here, just waiting for these crates. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there a 5th one inside, or have they got it already? No, it's on the side. So they've got 4 on this side, 1 on that side. So Enyo have got 15 points they could potentially get in a second. That'll put them onto 31. That will tie them with RNC in 5th. So this is a huge play for Enyo, but they are very close to that road, so they can't get really many walls up around this. And I think some of the fires start to go out now. Let's see. Can Rightum get? There's one.
I think. So I don't think anyone's going to stop them from taking that. Bastard are the closest, but and you've got someone over there keeping them at bay. It looks like they might have taken them out actually.
Yeah, let's just have a look. Lowson's player is just back up and running. They were down.
Yeah.
Here we go. Aries above. They know they're there.
Yeah, he heard Aries. Has he got an angle?
Ooh. Oh! Did he get him?
Oh! Yeah, someone got beamed from the back as well.
Enyo on the sideline. Max finishing them off. Stevo as well. Stevo goes down. And Team Bastard are pushing onto Enyo from the side there. Femistockle coming out the tunnels as well. But, yeah, that was a good move. Obviously, Enyo have distracted them, kept them away. Let me see now. 29 points. I think they are just one crate short. So 29 jumped to 32 in a second. They'll be behind RNC now, but tied with Crackers. And that's a very successful bit of attack phase for them.
Yeah, that's going pretty well. I feel at some point we need to check out P4 here and see what's going on with... Is this... How are we saying this? You get to decide.
I want to say Rupite.
Rupite.
I mean, Lupite's a metal, isn't it? Or a mineral or something like that. So I want to say Rupite, but... Maybe, you know...
I'll trust you're smarter than me.
If somebody in chat knows if it's Rupite or Rupite or...
Yes, please correct us. That would be grand. They are 63 points they're sitting at here. They have been popping off. I've seen 8 kill streaks, 10 kill streaks. Everything's going on here.
Well, Battle Alita just got slotted. Fly 2. Oh, Don Toxic and Parakeens on this rooftop. Do not mess with them.
Looks like they've had enough of this.
Yeah. Fly goes down again. Parakeens is probably going to be clipping this up going, the casters were singing my praises. Know your place. But...
It's good peaks.
Yep, good
this
peaks.
is it. Yeah, we already looked at the top of this roof, didn't we? Or something similar, anyway.
We looked at something similar,
well.
and again, it's, I mean, we looked at something similar to some of the other teams, and these guys, again, not quite the same level of recesses. They tend to stagger it almost like an auditorium sort of thing, you know. It just comes in edge by edge by edge to a layer deeper, and I like that as well. I think I preferred the one with the overhangs, with much more my sort of fun, but we'll see.
It does give you a lot of cover and a lot of options for angles from your cover, especially with these little peaks that they've got with the vertical embrasures everywhere.
I mean, you see this now.
Way far back if you want.
Hatches to come in here and peek out like a pillbox. You've got half points here to peek, a little bit down and over your fence as well. You've got turret protection, then you've got the roof fans. You've got the angle over this bit, and you can see over the fence and over and beyond. You see there, Rupites, which is going to be an absolute pain to say. We'll call him Mr. M, but gets twice in a second, gets slotted out. I think Gigig are going to be fine.
They're seem to be starting to deal with them a little bit better. I feel like it might not have been going this well to begin with, given how many points Rupai have got.
Yeah. I really hope these guys are called GGG as well, and it's just that they've tried to troll the fuck out of us.
Yeah, they do like to do that, don't they?
They do. So...
I think I might join you in the server here because I'm getting a little bit of lag on the observation.
Yeah, so if necessary, we will switch over for your view as well to Discord if needs be, rather than doing Parsec, because sometimes it does lag a little. Not sure why.
Yeah.
But now, whose base is because that's Rupert. Whose base is this down here? Both teams are all over it. Command prod carrot tree offline. Now, also saw mute global chat should be on. Apologies for that.
I don't know who that is. Let me just check.
Can't see who they were. I don't know if they've built anything. Don Toxic, 15 kill streak now from his roof. Holding on. Repites on control. In control, rather.
That's out your roof camp. If you're going to do it, you have to get
this is Doodoo's base.
Ah.
You can see one of the members inside. Doors are not finished. It looks like they went for the embedded, sort of not quite the advent calendar, but you know, one door access is all in terms of like the inside the walls, but they just haven't finished it. Again, built next to two very big teams and the power plant. And this base is hugely in their control, but Molecular is down below, so GGG are holding lower.
It's got these crossover triangle pieces for at least you can see into your floor when you're shooting.
Definitely.
Absolutely minced on this side to look at it. There's no wall there at all. There's also seems like there's loads of points of access, which has just meant that nobody's had to blow anything really. There's a couple of missing bits of wall.
There we go. Hurricanes. There's one. There's two.
Double.
That's the triple. Hurricanes. And he kills the Doodoo member as well. That's 4 in a row.
Nicely done.
Your boy's getting clipped up for the highlights reel. And now Momius coming in as well as backup. So GGG have pushed off Rupite. I'm going to sit with GGG. I can't call them Gigig. They're doing all right. Helicopter is coming in over this side. Let's have a check over here. Was it over here? No, it wasn't. We do have HSP built over here. They love to build away from everybody, which is great for the camera work because it means I have to travel the whole map. Thanks, guys. But as ever, a nice big sprawling base, plenty of honeycomb, and a bit more of an elevated fan peak at this one. But again, still got some recesses for stuff. Although recess there, no turrets. So is that just a hiding point recess? Who knows? Be interesting to see.
Feels like perhaps the turrets are meant to go in there and the plan changed. Or, like you said, it could just be little recesses for peaks.
Yeah, could be just baits. Again, GC also done the same sort of thing as HSP. And to be honest, actually, for all I'm giving HSP a bit of shit there, if you're not confident to be in the mix of people, build somewhere properly, out of the way. You're going to stand a much better chance having a scrap helicopter and being built like GC have here, out of the way, drawing a bit less attention than you are if you're next door to the likes of RNC and to people of that nature. So smart move to be out of the way here. Team Rupite as well. I believe you can check Discord. I believe Team Rupite is Deathwing's team, so they're currently leading 70 points. We've got 6 minutes 20 to go on the attack phase. Whoever tops the attack phase gets a bonus 10 points. So all for grabs there. Gussie, GGG, chasing behind Rupite, but Rupite got a clear lead on that one. And Team Russia, Team Russia get the helicopter.
Oh, this should be the third and final heli of this phase, I believe. It's 3.
Yep. Now we did have someone in chat say "fuck Russia team," which we're going to try and take an apolitical stance on this. But I do want to say, if only the real Russia could shoot helicopters down like these guys. And that's as controversial as we get today. Shut up.
Yeah. Moving on.
Moving on.
I think they're going to take these crates, no bother. It looks like. Yeah. Is there anyone about?
I mean, the best are still here. Justice have got somebody here, but realistically,
individual members, isn't it?
Russia have got people on the base. They've got some walls outside front. I'd be very surprised if somebody came from elsewhere. If we look on the map at where they're based at the moment, nearby team, you've got Justice, who are currently stuck in fighting with them. If we check the other team down here as well, this is the best space. So you can see that they're close, but it's perfectly on the Russia side of things. And yeah, they want to contest it. The best are going to come out the doors now. You can see people are starting to mobilise. Jack and 999 making their way outside OT Donga. But realistically, everyone's getting stuck into this little wall chain.
Oh, this is a mess. Look at this.
Definitely. Early goes down. Unu goes down too, though.
Immediate straight back.
Yeah. So it's a bit of a mess. These things will last about 8 minutes outside of TC range before they disappear. So they are definitely going to be done and dusted with. Russia currently, let's have a look where they are on the leaderboard, because I'm being blind. 10th place, 40 points yet, so potentially jump to 4th place over RNC 55. If RNC don't get a point in the next minute or so, I'd be very surprised. But, you know, Russia picking up some PvP points against the best as well, so maybe Russia can hold on to the top 4 spot, or at least top 5 with this. If we have a quick zoom in as well on Lil Pick. Just running around here, keeping it safe.
They're certainly staying in contention.
Yeah, I'll say Russia always do. They're never really topping the attack phase, but always in the high positions. And again, you look at the base they've got. It's a big chunky base, nice rooftop, boxes, beds, hatches, turrets. You know, it's not necessarily anything ambitious in terms of, you know, imagination, but teams don't necessarily need to be. RNC the same. I've said that a few times about different teams. You know, Purpley for some of his builds. They might be the same builds, but if your build works for your team, stick with it.
Oh yeah, for sure. The less time you can spend building, the better. If your build is finished, you don't need to worry about it. You can start roaming as quickly as you want.
Definitely. So let's have a quick look at around who else we've got around here, because obviously Russia team in control. Obviously we've seen RNC before. Idle down below them as well. Moving around the bend, you've got Team Worldstar. And I didn't really get a chance to look at them finishing their base off. Santa have done a much better job on their base. And you can notice as well, return for Moors. I am back. So welcome back to Moors. Team Worldstar, it's ambitious, but a little bit too stoned for my liking at the moment. So hopefully...
Yeah. Is it the same one that they've built? It looks very similar to Santa's, especially with all that wall frame around the outside.
I mean, I like some of the door axes on the roof, though. They've got, like, open a point and shoot down properly. That's...
Yeah, the top part's a little bit, it looks a little bit more different, but there are some similarities there.
Is that sheet, or is that... Oh, no, that's wood, because they've messed up, but is it sheet or is it armoured?
That's sheet.
Yeah. So...
It's very good, though. That'll absorb a lot of splash damage.
And again, look at the peaks. Somebody's done some work on this building.
If you want to be extra egregious, Base Invaders builders, get some half wall and some floor frames stuck in between those wall frames as well.
Yeah, really causing trouble.
Splash.
Well, Uwu, currently 7th place, looking to pick a fight with Santa, who are currently 10th place. So, all really busy around here. Final team, obviously, is Uwu, as we saw there. This is their base, just up on the back end of the hill.
Good spot.
Yep, so you've got 3 teams by airfield grouped together, a couple down by mill tunnels, everyone looping in this big horseshoe around launch site. 2 teams, HSP and GC, was it, out on the side coast. Then, so back up north, we had Team Bambi's, which is BG's team, located right next to Crackers. You can see all of the wall frames. These guys are just out for a mission. And Team Slip also built a bit. And again, walls coming down. So everyone's having a bash at everyone here. Crackers in 4th. Bambi's in 11th. Slip in 18th. But only HSP have got a few, less than 10 points on the board. Everyone's in double figures. So promising.
Yeah, for sure. We're just about to finish off attack phase here. So everybody is still within 1 TC of each other. So obviously we're going to get our points updated here, with the extra points going to whoever is at the top of the attack phase, looking like it's going to be Rupite.
You'd imagine so.
But even so, all the way down to like Chancho in 13th place here with 30 points. 1 TC, and that propels them right back up to the people who are at the top. It's anyone's game. Exactly. Still very open.
Smoke gone off there in the shed. Best trading with Russia. Holding the section now, Donga and Zero. Take a lot of fire though from Fast and Prosto. Justice in the distance as well. They've got Megatron, so Justice might win today just purely for that. Feels a bit heavy-handed there.
Nice cover there, though. That was good.
Not bad. So Justice have got Burnsy, so again, Justice not to be smirked at, not to be ignored. Not quite as grandiose a base as some of the others have got, but equally solid base. It's what they like to use. Get it up quickly, get out there fighting. Justice currently 15th place, 24 points, tied with Bastard. But again, this is the thing that, we see a lot of these teams in regularly. And to say, oh, well, they're only down on 24 points. Maybe they're preparing just for raid phase, Don't have to get out there in the attack phase. But raid phase is over. And you see there, Rupites get the extra 10 points. 85 points to them. And you'll see on the map very shortly, red will appear. And boom will begin. Somebody starts raiding somebody. I'm imagining it's going to be up north, so I want to have a quick check on this one.
You would usually expect somebody to be in a base and ready to go.
Well, Rupite have actually pushed out GGG. So This one on Team Doodoo, who were in 17th place, 20 points. This would be where I thought the boom would start. An
Yes,
exposed
I'm
base in an 8-man's.
pretty sure the team has left also. I don't think they're here anymore.
Possibly. Again, if they have, maybe they get kicked out. But equally, if they leave of their own volition, rather than quitting the event, they're still available as a points thing. You came and joined. You came and lost.
Yeah, sure. I think that's a fair game. They have a base. People have expended time and resources trying to get into the base. It should definitely be worth the points. I feel for them. They're using my favorite double door skin. So I kind of...
Is it the racy?
It's the Outer Planets,
Ah,
I believe.
let's have a peek
Shiny
down.
neon planets. It's looking good. Don't know what happened. I'll get that one.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to the base that's completely fucked. Oh, there's the door skin. Yes, you're right. Now, Pyrokene's lurking on the outside. I'm very surprised nobody's gone to Boomtown on this. Ripite all around the outside. They've built raid beds. They're coming in for this.
Very prepared.
Yep.
Someone from GG. Oh, Pyrokenes is in that gatehouse.
Yeah, I'm going to say... He's trying to get in. Oh, it's close. Real close. Surely Pyrokenes doesn't win this trade.
There you go.
He does not. Thank God for that. Nothing against Pyrokenes, but if he won that trade having been, jumped on from behind multiple times, can you imagine?
Yeah, enemies on every angle there. That would have been very nicely played if they pulled that off. They've moved down though. It looks like Don Toxic's on the other side of the wall.
There we go. There's some C4.
Oh, finally.
Finally.
There's a big ladder on this gatehouse here though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Nothing wrong with my second point of access.
I'll say. Just checking the map as well. We've got one other raid down south, but considering how close this is to being a dead base, just want to stick here a second and
I
see.
feel like these two might fight quite hard over this.
Oh, definitely. It's an easy 40 points.
Yeah, should be entertaining either way.
So two of our top teams in the event are going to be competing here for this. Well, TC's not here.
C4?
Yeah.
Is that not more than the floor?
I mean, arguably yes, or also the wall here.
Yeah.
Just go one over.
Never mind.
No.
Wasn't the most efficient route, but they are in nonetheless.
So they've blown the gate here. Splashing the way up top.
The team that have lost this, I feel like they could have defended this reasonably well.
Yeah, Rupite slowly but surely, methodically pushing the way through. You can see a few members of GGD starting to come and contest. Just a case of how quickly they can do it. They're not slow coaches. I'm expecting we see TC very quickly.
Seems like Alita is outside attempting to hold them at bay right now.
Yeah, well, I came for you, just died outside. Momius making the way over as well.
Someone's blowing a hole through a different part of the outer wall.
So who have we got outside? Crazy Abra's up high. Gellin's down below, so they're doing okay at the moment. Make our way back upstairs a bit.
They've cleared out a fair amount of this.
And there it was. Just fractionally behind them, but yeah. Team Doodoo eliminated by Rupite. Rupite extend their lead now. Our first elimination event. And now we can go pick on the raids elsewhere. 2 red circles south of the launch site. Who's booming who? Ooh. RNC under attack. Now, why is Remember Crackers next to Idle? What are you up to?
Doesn't seem to have any... Are they naked? Well,
They're
on
in.
the ground.
Hang on. They're in. Are they? How deep are they?
I don't see how they've made it in unless they've gone in through the roof.
I mean, they've got
There's a ladder on the street floor.
they've laddered up here from the ground to get in on this section.
Yeah.
So they're methodically just cleaning the inside. They've come up on the outside. And they're just slowly but surely dominating the core. This will be a huge upset if Idle can take out RNC literally the first 5-10 minutes into the raid phase. That's a monumental play. Idle currently, yep, 36 points. They would jump to 76. They put themselves in the top 4, top 5 guaranteed. With RNC gone as well, sacrificing their spot. See, really low sense player there on an 8-kill streak. See what they can do though. Steady. I'm liking it. Obviously, it's a patient approach. It's not quite as Zerg boom as we maybe hope for sometimes for the entertainment value. Certainly, they're continuing the rocket approach, burn their way through. Let's have a quick look outside just to check if anyone else is out there.
They seem to have firm control.
Yeah,
they got firm control of that.
Very surprised by this. Now, one shot does go down. Eclipse starting to clean house now, though. If you're going to pick a player to do that, it would be Eclipse. Friendly Fire gets back up top as well. Idle have got one member left inside. Sado. Actually, it's Perfect here as well. Yes, Perfect is. So they've got 2 people in now. Here's the jump. Perfect just makes it on the other side. Nope.
He peeks.
One man left. Gets slapped there, flunks through the floor. So Saido Takizawa holding the floor here, the inner peaks.
So yeah, not quite as secure a hold as we thought, clearly.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, RNC. Not sure why your fax is shooting Artyom, but well done. Idle starting to make their way back in again. And who's this? Russia. Where are you off to, Russia?
All of them, I think.
Yep, that's a big raid. It's a brave move. So let's have a look next door. Team Worldstar under attack. I wonder if it was a case of any splashing from Santa. Popping a few shots at them, perhaps. And then Santa themselves, though, under attack on this side by Uwu. Quick look on the side damage. Looks pretty safe to me.
I think everyone from All Star is inside their base, so it looks like they're just kind of roof camping and causing Santa some issues,
so
but they try to defend against Uwu.
World Star just roof camping. Uwu on the flank in it. Uwu have spotted his helicopter, surely. Yeah, Uwu popping some shots here at the helicopter from Russia. Just looking around. Next base over. See, after Santa is Uwu. Where have they gone to? They've flown distance. They're going across to airfield by the looks of it. Should be interesting. So it's an interesting move. Let's go back then to RNC and Idle for the time being, while we're just waiting for some more raids to kick off. Again, it won't.
Successfully.
Yeah. RNC will get some raid defense points, and at the moment, 90 points yet, so they're in second place now. RNC need to come and kill these beds. That's your next mission. Kill the beds, and then you can seal up the house. Who will they shoot? Is this shooting floor defense, or...? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
There you go. Compartmentalized, but yeah, Menace, and now your Fax. Holding Idle off before they can get over. So, expecting a second. There's Joker, filling the gaps in for the wall. Perfect. Compound sealed again.
Didn't check the beds, though.
I mean, they'll probably know of them, but yeah. Now, boom. That was definitely boom up that way. It stopped, so nobody's hitting the best. That was surprising. Russia aren't home, so if the best want to go and raid Russia, that would be the right time for it, or Justice. That's an open house. Biggie lurking behind Justice. Again, the best and Justice just trading here. So I can imagine they're going to pick a fight with each other. And HSP are under attack. Okay, this could be a quick one. GC have come across from further south of them. Underdogs picking on underdogs.
It's very lonely out here, isn't it? I don't think see a lot of other bases.
Yep, these two are the two proper outside base builds. And Keblim on top. Eight kill streak for XD.
Yeah, it's on the shooting floor. Very almost got taken out
Hmm.
there. They were down at 17 HP, but they seem to be healing up now. What the?
They're under attack, I think. Let's go check.
Oh, did he kill spawn?
Russia! That's what it was.
Ah,
He's gone home. Russia are attacking them. I said they were looking for airfield. So what? GC go to raid HSP. Russia have turned up to raid GC. Russia will do a much quicker job of this than GC would have HSP. So let's see how long GC can last. Sorry. And I do like having the ramps inside as little peaks.
yeah, they make for excellent downward peaks. You can shoot through that center part of the ramp.
Little picks having some trouble getting in as well. So
Stuck.
definitely useful. But oh,
Oh,
two counter raids. Holy shit. Team Bambis are here and Chancho. So BG's team have come across. You can see their BG, Night Level, Clandestinian Fighter, and now Chancho. Jusky, Voxy, Fesgarn, Shao8, Panther, Perez, Wide.
Ancho kind of seem like they're just here to farm some PvP points. They don't look like they want to commit too much. They're trying to keep their helicopter as well. Everyone's trying to keep a method of escape, I think, because
I mean, if I'm Chancho, I'm
nowhere.
blowing that helicopter of Russia's up.
Yeah.
Just come out of this fight knowing you've taken Russia's helicopter out. They are pretty screwed.
Well, it's
It
stuck
forces,
here, yeah.
and it forces, well, they can F1 kill, but it forces them to go and fight their neighbours until they get a new scrappy. So,
Yeah. F1 kill at the cost of their kit as well.
yeah, GC have got 2 as well, so very enticing. Russia are starting to fall down. BG has died for Bambis. GC coming back in the distance. They're having to spawn out wide.
Fortunate timing for GC. However, I feel like whoever comes out on top of this three-way between Russia, Chancho, and
Lil Pick is in.
Bambis.
Lil Pick is in still.
Who is he? Sneaky. Flashing that upper floor.
Yeah, so he's blowing a hatchback out, trying to get to safety or at least get back into the fight. And XD gets him. Unlucky. So Lil Pick dealt with. GC holding. And so Bambis have not pushed over the road yet. Best Pilot and Moose also holding the distance. BG and Artisan now coming up behind. And City Lights on Llama and Zeus. Artisan goes down actually.
Nice to
Bambi.
Bambi.
Yeah, Bambi naked. Zeus has the kit. GC, I say, I'm very surprised if actually GC just hold out and then go back and try and raid HSP again.
Well, Russia are gone. They're all dead.
Yep.
They've been successfully cleared out by Bambi and Chancho. Chancho are now trying to move into Russia's position. That's
There's the helicopter.
as well.
Yeah, said that Chancho would probably go for that, and they did. Not sure where they're taking the found yet. Maybe they want to build in that spot, perhaps. But it seems like a lot of boom for a foundation.
Bambi seem like they have the more advantageous spot here. It's working out for them.
Yeah, Fesgarn taken out. Kleblin. Chancho are holding strong. Bambi's again. Bambi's in a good little cluster. I don't see anyone pushing them. But if Chancho hold the same spot, it's just going to be a trade battle. So
That was it. And like I said, Chancho didn't look like they wanted to commit to this too much. They have moved a little bit further in, but the further in that they get, the further they move away from their transport to leave. And this is a really quiet part of the map. They don't really... I don't think they want to spend too long out here.
well, a bit further down from them, we've got Team Goosey raiding Skirt. They came before in the PvP phase. They were poking some fun through the gate, trying to have a look. And now, starting to rip a wide hole in this base. Quick look inside,
yeah,
you see it's the circular style of internal. So I imagine TC's hidden in there, but yeah, this is getting close to being right at the core.
I like the high peak, that rosebud looking thing that's in the middle of the roof.
Yeah, it's interesting. Andreas is down though. Yeah, it's an interesting little thing. I think, to be fair, having something like that as a triangle, having ladders up inside, and then having on each of the triangle side having having the turret, that could be interesting as a middle point.
It'd be very easy. It'd be much easier to hold with some backup from it, yeah. I think it's more just the downward angle that it gives you on. You can still support outside, but you can also support onto the roof as well. Maybe they need to move in. They've done plenty of rocket damage.
So they're cautious here. Not really bunching in. Maybe they know the base style. Maybe they can just judge it as it's circle base. They know it has to be a certain thing and just think, you know what? We'll just rip a side off and just open it up. Because if they do take a bit more on the side off, they can literally run in a circle through all of the doors to potential TC, can't they?
Yeah, that's fair.
So
Get a lot of flash damage, and if they're lucky enough to have caught the side of the TC on it, they might just randomly catch it. Although it seems like the TC's probably not pointing that way.
yeah, well here's the bed spawn anyway. Getting some of these out will be a huge mission accomplished for Gussie. Because denying spawns is important. And you see Chris doing some repair work. It won't be full HP, but it still blocks a rocket, so definitely worth doing.
And taking advantage of that reduced explosion damage to players. Yeah, gotta say they've made they need to be further in for the amount of damage that they've done. They could be running wild in there by now. Although if this is saying that, they're now moving in. So
yeah, slowly but surely. Yeah, just noticed. Well, I've just got notifications on my phone saying that Rustoria servers is now live. So, not sure what's going on with that. Hopefully, it's not a Twitch issue. Because
hopefully not.
Yeah,
I'm no longer having any issues with actually viewing this. So, at least that has been resolved.
That's good. Sat goes down. It's slowly but surely here. Boom seems to be picking up again over here. Let's have a quick check. Chancho, but looks fit. Oh, Bambi moves, making the play now. Is he naked? No, he's not. Gets naked. Panther. Yeah, it has got AK.
Cool armor. It's got skirts.
There's no pants. No pants. Ooh, ooh, that was quick.
Nice.
Idle have gone. RNC have just surged through Idle.
Oh, that's what you get, isn't it?
Poke the bear. You get dealt with.
Finish them off. If they went. If you're taking that fight, you have to kill RNC because RNC will be back in 5 minutes later to take out your.
Yeah. Not sure whereabouts we're looking, but still they've done a comfortable job going through. Let's have a look. Everything's popping off here, to be fair. Uwu on Santa now as well. We've got Boom up the hill with the best too. Uwu quite heavily bumping into Santa now. Well, Rig and Joya seems to be enjoying Santa's base too, so, you know, maybe you could do a name change. Maybe it'd be Santa and Joya next week.
Keep us guessing.
Yeah, keep us guessing. Not like everyone else changes their names each week and really annoys us.
Yeah, maybe we should start doing that.
Yeah, we just call ourselves, like, you know, Jeff and Dave.
Yeah, be calling next week. World Star making a push here. Looks like we've got 4 of them.
Yep,
three on
this one. 4 on the outside. Sorry, yeah, 3 there, 1 on the outside elsewhere. Uwu holding. Where's your C4, boys? I can hear it. And there's 3 down already for World Star. Also goes down for Santa. Here's Yacht as well. We've just gone through a bit. Oh, Moors. Getting crunched.
Nice to get that garage door shut.
Yeah, it was a good move by Moors to get that shut, but the C4 is going on. We feel very much in control. Obviously, I know we've just seen as well Sfinzo go down that side. Crackers seem to be pushing World Star now as well.
I wonder how much that outer wall frame's actually done for rockets here. Oh, nice.
Okay, died to the turret. Well, we had one yesterday. Did you catch the guy who died and his body just like complete stretch moded?
Yes, that's always good fun.
Spectacular.
There was some cracking deaths last night.
Wow.
Well,
who in 5 minutes? Russia. Actually, no, it was RNC, so he took idle. So Russia take out the best. Did go on for them after being pushed back. I said they'd have to go for nearby though without the helicopter, and they did exactly that. Oh man, it's not
Santa having
good.
A really bad time.
Yeah, really not looking for Santa. Currently in 11th place and 73 points, but they're just getting farmed here at the moment, which is unfortunate. Again, it's a hugely busy site. Sfinzo gets killed. Did a decent job. Those seem to be holding their spawn points. Uwu
Yeah,
coming back
cleared the
out.
back. Has pulled everyone from Uwe back up the hill again here as well, so that's slowed that down a little bit. It is slow going though because both WorldStar and Uwu are here. It's given Santa the opportunity to try and get defended. They don't necessarily need to be in the fight as much, as long as they can keep the core shut.
Yeah, WorldStar have gotten people inside though.
It looks like Santa might be struggling for some kits based on the way some of them are moving about.
100%. Feels like their loot's, the core loot's gone straight away by the look of it.
Yeah.
C4 on the door, and that is TC. Now it's going to blow the ladder. It's going to blow the ladder out.
That's true. But they'll have seen it, right? We're not going to get another
there
one.
You go. There you go. So Uwu, 142, going to jump to 182 now. Puts him in a strong second place behind Rupite and ahead of RNC. And there we go. Santa, our 4th elimination then.
Held out best good, I think.
Yep, so it's a real nice base. I just think, yeah, the base was good. Maybe didn't have quite enough kits.
It definitely didn't have enough kits, yeah.
Uwu, good team though. You know, it's going to be difficult to face that. And it's just unlucky as well. They were built next to them. If WorldStar had been built there, Santa lived longer. Santa everyone's countering WorldStar getting raided. So it's just that level of unfortunate.
I suspect that might be where Uwu are going next as well.
Yeah. So we saw RNC looking around here because the best were taken up by Russia. Russia down the hill. Let's have a look now because this will be Justice and Russia are pushing on them straight away. Russia cleaning house out of the area around them. But Lionel Pepsi. Been a while since I've seen Lionel Pepsi. Comes inside. There's GGG. Wow. Rupite have taken out. Yep, Hurricanes and Co. have gone then. Deathwing has seen to that. It's a big loss. Oh, Aldic. Crunching. Megatron goes down. And your friend is waiting for a revive. Haven't opened too much in the middle there. They started it, but they never really got going fully. I think, as I say, don't really think there's much longer left, though, in the life of Justice, unfortunately.
Doesn't look like it.
Did say it was, you know, not quite as chunky base as some of the others, and feels like we're seeing... Oh, Friendly Fire goes down, though. Maybe I'm mistaken.
I think Megatron took them.
Yep, that's the power of Megatron. Alec goes down. Stop calling yourselves... Can't pronounce it on the microphone because it cuts it out, thinking it's just a sound rather than a word.
Don't tell them that. Next week it's going to be like 40 people all called.
Nah, we're gonna ban it, so it has to be a proper name. The power of Headcaster. I can tell them. Right, listen here. Proper words. Obviously, if you're watching and you're in chat as well, do let us know if there's somebody you'd like us to go see. Obviously, we are on a 5-minute delay, so you know if you spot something happening on someone else's live stream, wants to go there, just let us know.
That's doing a good job here. Because Russia are everywhere.
And so I did say that Justice might not be able to hold out, but so far...
Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, it made it! Okay, that was unexpected.
Yeah, really
That looked like perfect timing to catch him just as he opened that garage door.
No, I can hear rockets. Where are they rocketing? Are they rocketing on the outside? Ooh, boom behind us. Boom behind us. WorldStar getting picked on. RNC, here we go. And I think you were saying Uwu would probably go there next. RNC might have realised.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think RNC might have realised Uwu were going to take them if we don't take them. This is a hell of a rocket raid.
Holy shit, this is gone.
But you've built so much stone, of course it's going to happen.
Yeah.
This feels like one of those videos someone puts on YouTube. It's like my clan defended against 17,000 players on a Rust server.
Yeah.
It's like, well, yeah, but your base fell apart because it was made of stone.
Looks really nice.
Oh yeah, beautiful base. I'd be very happy playing in this. Yeah.
It's very strange. It's got so many, like, there's so many YouTube ideas in here, if you know what I mean.
Peter in chat says, oh shit, is that the famous caster duo of Jeff and Dave?
That's it. He's Jeff, I'm Dave.
My name's Jeff.
Yeah, there's lots of really good ideas in the space that are all for naught because it's stone. Look at all these cool little peaks and...
Yeah, well, it's something that...
corner cover.
Yeah, obviously, Nucky J used to use the ramps a lot as well previously. I haven't seen too many people use it aside, but...
Yeah, you're right, actually.
he was a big proponent of use the ramps. You've got the vision and the difficulty climbing in the side. And obviously, we saw the trouble that Lil Pick had when he tried to climb the side of one of these types of bases. And
Yeah, it's very strong.
It was we'll say GC's base hit the side of it and went, oh, there's no floor. It's just a ramp. Makes a difference.
Still making quick work of this. Oh, there it is.
And that's it. RNC get world start. RNC will now jump to second. 206 points. Nicely does it. And you, Uwu, just not quick enough. So, 2 raids on the map. 1 is Justice's base. 1 is GC. Bambies are in on GC. HSP are coming across now as well. Very surprised if Bambies weren't the one to do it though. See if we can spot BG. Mr. Selfish himself. And here HSP on the other side. As Moose goes down.
Oh yes, there they are.
They're starting.
They're still a bit far back. One of them was at the gate.
Yeah. HSP have been a bit fortunate, if we're honest. Shotgun trap.
Facing entirely the wrong way. It's a shame that wasn't facing the other direction. That could have been
Yeah,
very good
that
for
would have been beautiful facing the other way. Because the entire Bambi's team just had a look and went, what's that?
Yeah.
Everyone would have got crunched. So,
Is it empty or was that a G? That must have been a GC player. That
oh. So that's how close we are. Apologies, I thought that was the door we went to before. But Bambi were about to boom that door anyway, though. They boomed this one, they boomed that one. They were pushing this way, so
yeah,
hopefully in a matter of seconds they take this. He's got rockets. Shoot the door, my man. Save my blushes.
Yeah, take this nice and fast so Kaz doesn't get yelled.
BG, help a man out. Come on. There you go. He's pulled the launcher. He's pulled the launcher. Fire at the door. Please and thank you.
I feel like they're not interested. I feel like they're much more interested in what's down this other corridor here. Is that just because
really,
they're all on points?
Really hope not. BG goes down, Bambi Carey goes down. If HSP come and take this, I'm happy. Somebody shoot that box.
Very good. It would be an excellent steal. Somebody just needs to realise.
GC needs to get a door back on this. And to be fair, obviously, as well, players shouldn't be stream sniping, so if anyone did catch what I'd done, that's naughty, naughty.
Yeah.
That's my defence. You shouldn't have been watching.
I think
Bambi's
the amount of traffic that's around here. I feel like it's a matter of time before someone gets.
Well, this is the point they were pushing. Bambi's are back inside. BG is back. Don't know if they got BG's gear out or not. That's the thing.
Got an AK. I don't see a rocket though.
Gets the kill there onto Keblin. There's the launcher. And there's Kara as well. Now, will BG on second attempt blow this door off? As Manticore and Twitter get 8 kill streaks there.
Not interested, it looks like. Gonna clear some other ways first.
Dude, come on. Please. Load in. Fire in the hole. There we go. Let's get a nice wide angle on this one. There's your TC. Thanks for saving my blushes, Bambies. Oof.
Oh, look at that, Kaz. The TC was just behind that.
Wow! Well, if any of you like to take over as the caster instead of me, please send in your applications, because I'll be about to be fired.
Yeah.
But no, GC are gone. So, as you can see there as well, we've had, at the moment, 7 teams eliminated out of the 21, which puts us at 14. An hour to go, only 14 teams show on the end scoreboard anyway. The dream that I've had, and I've said this repeatedly, is I want the event to end before we get to the end of the timeline. I want there to be 1 team left. We've got an hour for the remaining 14 teams. And people are aggressive. HSP are definitely up for taking. They're in last place. Skirt the same. Bastard the same. They're in low positions, being honest rather than brutal to them. So I reckon we could definitely see ourselves enter sub 10. Heading back down as well. Gussie picking on Skirt. Lichnos is deep here. There's a boom behind there. Do I risk it? No, I don't.
I've
learned my lesson, Ian. But I probably should have done, 'cause probably TC behind there, isn't there?
Well, you didn't look, so no. It's only there when you look. Schrodinger's tool cupboard.
Okay, we're safe. That's an... Yeah, exactly. I mean, they've got to be close. There's so few doors left.
Seems like it.
Feels a shame. That's a good bait corner.
I think you're right. I think it's around the section that you're at just now. The rest of it's all been cleared out.
Yeah, it feels like we're very close now. Only a couple of doors left.
That one just goes outside, I think.
That one's done as well. So just definitely check that one. Ooh, there's a bit of depth there.
Yeah, that's further out than I thought it was.
Let's check some of these now. We're good. So we've got a couple of doors left. Some rockets from the outside. Yeah, Chancho. Turning up to the party a little bit late, but again, normally a death knell that if someone else had decided you're weak enough to come and counter quickly. So I'd be very annoyed if it's one of these two doors just up high. Denied by Lichnos there.
He's having a great time.
Yeah, because he controlling here the Russians. At least I'm going to presume Russians. Obviously, if they're not, let me know in chat. But Chancho getting kept at bay. Voxy goes down. Show 8 wide and Panther on the opposite side. Smart move by Skirt here in the dying phases to just really just hank this into the floor.
Ouch.
Unfortunately, Sack shot Andreas, so the helicopter has been saved.
I was about to remark on the precision heli flying, but then the pilot got assassinated.
Yeah. And Chancho with the rockets coming in now. So when I said 14 teams left, Skirt looking like they might go soon, HSP looking like they might go soon, given the raid that's just gone down from BG and Co. So that could become 12 within probably the next 7 to 10 minutes, really.
It's not a good sign for the long-term health of your base when the two teams that you're fighting with are spending more time attacking each other than they are attacking you. Because that means that you're not in the way.
Yeah, you're either not in the way or you're not worth it.
Yeah.
Crixus. Goodbye, Crixus.
Lichnos is on a tear. Anyone that comes in front of him is getting...
Oof, crunchy.
Ouch. 4 HP.
Feels like Sack's going to just muller him any second.
Yeah. Sneeze on him.
I think he just realised.
Did they see him? Didn't see him. Now he's seen him.
Now he's seen him.
Almost.
Trying to play hide and seek with me, boy. So Crixus is down. Nax and Big Papa go down. Andreas goes down. I say it's definitely the beginning of the end here. If not already. Let's spin around some of these doorways. This is a lot boom up high.
Yeah, there's additional doors up on this.
That's what, yeah, so when I said that I'd be annoyed if it's up high, I think it quite possibly is. Not in there, are you? No. Couple there. These were the two I flagged up and said they'd be annoying. So I'm really
very unfortunate if it's in that one that's very hard to... Oh, actually, it's not as far as I thought. I thought it was going to be difficult to get in that door, but there's...
I'm really expecting it to be in one of these two. No.
How about that? What's left in here? I don't see a whole lot of spaces.
Because I know they're in this core already. You know, I know we...
Ah, there's a room. There's a room. See that one? There's like one on the other side as well. There's a couple of spots in here.
Nearly did it again, Ian.
You're getting brave
this
again.
This base doesn't make sense. Chancho.
Gonna need a buzzer button I can press when you get too close to it.
Like a driving instructor has the second set of pedals. Go, nope. There goes the brake.
I was thinking more like a small shock.
Shock collar training. Oh, there was a video going around on TikTok of Mizkif doing a shock collar with somebody on his stream, and rather Rather than being upset by it, she enjoyed it, and he was like, "What the fuck?"
Ah, dear.
See,
Backfired.
at least you know with me, it would actually just be like a. I'd probably just yelp. Ah!
Well, hopefully it won't come that far. I mean,
Yeah, hopefully it won't come to
we'll
that.
see what punitive measures are laid out.
I say I'm trainable. I
It
can be
might not
house.
be
I can
that
be
bottom
house trained.
100%.
Where is this? Where is this TC? We're so close. There's not a lot of base left. Just blow upwards. Honestly, it's like I don't.
It is lasting a very long time, isn't it?
It is. I'm trying to see where these boys are at. He's inside there. How did he get inside there? That's the thing that's annoying me. How did he get in? Where's the up?
I think there's spots from almost everywhere on here. Oh dear.
I don't know how he got upstairs, but I'm happy that I'm with him.
I think it's a drop down there. There you go.
Ah, he's come from roof access. That's what it
Yeah,
was.
the roof
So
drop
he's
down
not.
right there.
He's come top down, not bottom up. But it's just because they were so. It's because they were there. Please be TC. Let us leave this.
It's
Oh,
very good for him, isn't it? Because there's not... No one from Skirt's anywhere near him, and he's in a really annoying place.
Yeah, Marcel in chat says, what server is this? This is Base Invaders EU, so it's a whitelisted private server. We host events in EU and NA every Sunday, so this is the first one. Second one's coming up very soon. And yeah, we just watch people cause trouble, rocket raiding each other, PvPing, all that good stuff.
It seems points-wise like Idle having a go at RNC has lit a bit of a fire under them, because they are now back up into second place. They're only a couple of points ahead of Ubu, but they have
Yeah, if we bring the map up, you can see
changed gears.
3 raids going on at the moment. There's not enough teams really to say that. Russia currently still fighting Justice. We've got Crackers and Rupite having a bash. I just want to quickly check, is this Crackers base? Yes, it is. So Crackers under fire from Rupite. That's 6th being taken on by 1st. Slip into... Let's see, where is Slip? 9th place there as well. But we'll stick with this one. Let's see the demise of Skirt. And I know there's probably some people in chat want me to say Skirt. But you know what? We're adults.
Yeah, we're not going to do it.
That's the most you get out of me. One bullshit attempt at it. I am a little bit worried though for the sake of Gussie, because they've done so much work inside, and Chancho might just fluke upon it by blowing out the outside wall. It might be that level of bullshit. They might just take the right tile out.
You're right. Considering how much of the base is already been removed as well. Nice shot.
Well, that just killed the audio a second.
Yeah.
Bear me one moment, people.
Kaz got so excited he's broken his microphone, folks.
Yeah, apologies. That was the audio driver just decided to take a massive dump. God bless voice meter though. Instant reboots the audio driver, so...
This, I think this is a good play from Chancho. I think they should just stay out here.
I'll say, yeah, honestly, they're just doing real good work.
Yeah. If the TC gets taken, just bug out. You know, they're not too deep or anything. Should be easy.
Yep. They're in a position where they're not too heavily committed. You know, they can afford the rocket splash. They're not wasting their lives. If they need to, they can sacrifice and go home. So I want to take a quick look. Oh, there we go. HSP under attack. That's going to say I was going to have a quick look at the map again. Bambies. Exactly who I said would come for HSP. As Artisan goes down.
This isn't good for them.
No, I mean, Formo sticks his head over the parapet, gets slotted. Artisan dead on spawn again. Appagate's behind, actually. There you go. They realised he was there. City lights with the crossfire. Bambies want to be quick here. Currently in 7th place. If they get this TC, 207, it puts them into 5th over Russia. Russia are fighting Justice. They need to get this raid done and start picking another fight to stay ahead of Russia and stay top 5. More and more teams are going to be taken out. You know, it's
HSP have managed to sneak somebody around the back of Moose.
again.
Yeah, unless they got spotted.
Oh no, yeah, there you go. Paracetamol's coming around.
There was someone else, but I think they might have already been capped.
Yeah, somebody Applegate
Oh
went
no,
round the
there they
back
are. There
over.
they are. There they are. It's Forno.
Yeah, foremost respawned. Applegate went behind as well and got caught. And there's Paracetamol too. So can Chocolate Mike do anything, or is he inside the compound? Ah, he's inside. So Bambi's keeping a smart eye out on stuff. Be slow and steady on this one by the looks of it, but doing okay. Let's go check up on the Crackers raid. Slip and Repight. A little bit quiet here, but there you go. Just as we come in, boom.
See a bit of stone in here. That's probably a rebuild though. Look, the rest of it's fine.
Just laughing as well. Peterson said you'd be into that, wouldn't you, about the collar stuff? Not personally.
To each their own.
But then, you know, my girlfriend would agree that dating her is enough punishment. That in itself is masochistic.
Oh. Solidarity for Kaz girlfriend. That's a heavily armoured core, by the way.
It is. And they're building quite quickly back up. They don't like the fact they're building stone, which is not promising for Crackers. But the core is, you know, as we just peek down here, that is protected. So I'm quite confident that it's going to take a while to be raided. So watch this space that Slip are going to steal TC.
If the aim is just to catch random rockets, then stone I don't think is too bad. Because
True.
Those are going to get destroyed anyway because they have just been built, so they have reduced health. If it catches a rocket, it's done its job, whether it's stone or metal or anything.
See if we're on the walls now of the compound. Goldie on the side, not spotted. 1, 2, gets traded. Tuck goes down 2. Fly, see you later's inside the compound now. Here you go, head to head. Ooh. Oh,
What a peak. Beautiful.
that was lovely.
Definitely shouldn't have won that. Very well done.
Gets a second kill on I Love You. Can you get the third upstairs? Hiding away. Yeah. He's gone into hiding. Slipper starting to boom on the outside now. Crackers. So again, at the moment, we're at risk of losing HSP, Crackers, and Justice, which will take us from 14 down to 11. Again, you know, the dream is to get to that finish before we need to.
It is getting a little quieter, isn't it? This is going to perhaps create a bit of a slowdown if too many people go out here, because there's going to be quite a lot of space in between these teams.
There will be a lot of space, but equally, there's no one competing for the loot, so you can get enough of the boom to go and just be aggressive. So we might see, actually, you know, it might slow down briefly, but I think we'll see a hectic ending, especially if we're sub 10 teams. So blown for all these walls again. So a quick look around this little house. So it's solid enough though. Crackers have got a formidable base at least. It's going to take a while. They're building quite quickly. So let's go a quick look at Bradley, because I can see that's gone down. Ooh, going for Bradley. 1 point behind, 1 point in the lead of RNC now. They were tied with Gussie on 2-4-3. That's a hell of a top 4 there.
It is.
Say 15 points for Uwu. Seeing as they put 1 man on it, that's very effective. But you can see a few over there as well. Checking on the raid here.
Yeah, very worth it. Easy 15 points for nothing. Yeah.
I think Uwu are going to contest Russia on Justice here. Because, honestly, quick look inside. Justice seem to have repaired pretty well.
It's excellent team management, or rather, team resource management, if you like, from Ubu. If this works, that's an easy 15 points from Bradley here, plus the 40, plus the PvP points.
Exactly. So 55 points here, put them on to 290. That would put them in the first place. Obviously, Rupite are probably going to get some more kills and stay in the lead, but that gets them close to Rupite. That's what you want to be, especially with 45 minutes to go. If they can get this raid out of the way in the next 10 minutes, then it's anyone's game. It's not just going to be another guaranteed Deathwing win. We have seen some teams take him off his top pedestal at the moment, and the rest of the team. But it's a good team. It's not just a Deathwing team. You know, you got, say, Raccoons in there. Trying to think who else is in the mix on their team today. Off the top of my head, I believe they've got... I've completely blanked on everyone's names. Alita's, I know Alita in their team. I think KKK's all in there as well. Mango. So they've got a solid group in. Megatron goes down. C4, I believe, went on the wall there. I heard something. I heard correct. There's the gate gone. So
He is out of here.
Yep, Uwu looking to push in. Quick check on the map just to see if who's fighting. Oh, raids popping off all over the place now.
That's
Let's go
what we
check.
like to see.
Yeah, let's go check back on Chancho because they're pushing in onto Skirt. We're still at this point. Go see if they've got onto the top.
Yeah, Chancho haven't moved. They're just going to sit. Oh no, they're a little bit further in.
They've sent Perez in.
Gate room. Yeah.
Now, we're inside this floor. This is where I thought TC, after we'd gone through all the bits where I thought TC was. This is now where I thought TC was. Oh, God.
I have backups. You think it's in that one?
No, so it probably is. There you go. No. And finally, Skirt eliminated by Gussie. I thought I'd tempt fate there. Do you think TC's there? No. Ta-da! But
I've got a lot
Gussie
of TCs today.
Yeah, Gussie now in top spot as well.
Mostly after the players as well.
Only once before. So Bambi's now pushing into HSP. Looking moves on a 10 kill streak. It's looking good for Bambi's. 200 points for them. So even with TC, they're still not quite top dogs, but it gets them back into contention again. All it takes is one good TC take. You know, they could maybe take someone like Rupite out. You know, big team taking big team. Done it before. They can do it again.
Maybe we need these points that they're chasing. Their Bradley ones, I think, are just a matter of time, because I don't think anyone else is anywhere.
No, we were getting the Bradley. Dead. Simple.
Wait for those crates.
Just see where have you gone in, Mister Knight Lavelle? I can hear you. Some doors down here.
Oh, it just looks like access. I don't think it's in there.
Yeah, it does a bit, but you never know.
Yeah, no, it could be.
They're going for it. Oh, it is.
It is. Nicely done.
There you go. Hello.
Let's do it.
Yeah, just realised. Knight Lavelle's going. Oh, found it. Guarantee the comms on his screen were. Oh shit, it's there. So HSP gone. There you go. We're down to 12 teams. We've got 42 minutes, 20 seconds to go.
DC's dropping like flies.
Oh, yeah. We're catching some good TC takes here. It's been a good event so far for at least the caster crew. Some of these teams are going, it was shit. Well, not for us, it wasn't. Enyo. 9th place Enyo. Defending against Team Bastard, who currently are our last place team now, in 12th place.
Just to check, that was HSP that Bambi's just took. Right?
Yes, it was. Yeah. HSP went out to Bambi. Enyo have just cleaned defense against Bastard in last place.
Yeah, so, look at that base. Pristine.
I mean, yeah, so Deepex will be very happy. Yeah, but Deepex will be very happy with that build, you know. He's lost, what, like 1, 2, 3 panels, maybe 4. Oh, Slip have gone!
Whoa.
That's not it. Where was Slip? There was Slip. Slip all the way up here. Then RNC have backdoored that, so we're down to 11 teams now. Holy shit. Maybe this is going to happen, Ian. Maybe we're going to get to the point where actually we end up with just one team left.
Closer, Kaz.
It's don't give me hope.
301 points now with that TC points.
Say 313 for Rupite, 300 for Gussie, 301 for RNC, Uwu 261, Bambi 245. It really feels like anyone in that top 5 has got a chance, but it just depends how competitive Bambi are on the next raid. If they can do another quick raid, yes. Otherwise, it's a top 4 race, not a top 5. But we have got raiding over here as well. Rupite are still pushing crackers. And if they get them, then that is just the last 10 teams only.
Very impressive they've managed to maintain a lead, considering what's been going on around about it.
Considering they've been on this fight for a while as well, this is a raid that stalled them, and the fact they've held the top spot whilst being stalled just shows. Now I can hear boom. Is that just these guys cleaning out?
Probably good to make a note of what their PvP kills are at the end, because I feel like that's taken up a significant amount of their score.
Always an indicator of a team that likes their Deathwing and Raccoon in. PvP kills will be off the roof.
Yeah.
You know, last week it was Albin. We got previously a couple of months ago Warrior. You know, 82 kills in their sessions. Actually, Shilov got 85 in one of them last week as well. So, you know, some absolute madness being done.
Yeah, that's a session. Very impressive.
So raid there. Just quick check on the Bradley before we go on elsewhere. That's been dealt with. Now, who's getting boomed here?
Ubu
Who's
got
getting
those
boomed
bounty
below?
points, but they didn't. I don't think they've managed to succeed in the third party they were attempting. Is this
So
Chancho at RNC?
yeah,
Or was?
was Chancho RNC. Chancho have been quickly dealt with RNC, trying their luck. So we go
That was
back then
that
to
cheeky little backdoor TC raid there, wasn't it?
yeah, but you know, fortune favours the bold and the brave. Well, if you're in chat, let us know who you think's going to win. Obviously, down to 12 teams now out of the 21 that are taking part. So it's rapidly dwindling.
Yeah, a third of those teams are in.
Oh, wow. Oka goes down, but what was that, 3 on the roof took?
I think so, yeah. Nice trade.
Russia are here, but again, Russia's starting to look, you know, they're looking a bit wary as Z goes down. They need to focus on the raiding here. Let Uwu do the fighting. Russia just focus on the raiding. I imagine we're going to see some C4 come through the mix there.
They can take these doors.
Yeah.
Just gonna splash them. Okay.
Here's Megatron. Bye, Lil Pick.
Ooh.
Get your dangle on.
That's
Quickly
not
ran
who you
away.
want to be on the other end of that door, was it?
No.
Still here.
So Russia are having a rough time of it.
Yeah, that's a terrible position to try and take. Megatron's got all the advantage.
Yeah. See, the ideal thing here now as well, Team Bastard get eliminated, Chancho get another 6 points, and then we've got a top 10 list, and I can close the list down to just be the top 10. That's the dream.
Living the life we will be.
Oh. So what's going to happen is it's going to be, this cast is going to be the beautiful one, and the NA one's going to be an absolute shit show. Me and Blast are going to have a horrible time. Everyone's going to grab everyone. All the really big top hour teams are going to get slotted, and just some random underdog teams going to be steamroll their way to victory. You'll be like, what happened? Roof raiding. It'll be something like that. But we've got a good bed
Can't
spawn.
wait to see that.
Let's
I
be
will
fair,
be
like,
commentating. So
yeah. So it's fine for you. You should be there, chilling with a drink, going, haha. So yeah, over 7 hours of commentary yesterday, another 5 today. Earning my keep here.
Yeah, you are a machine. I think that's why you'll get away with the mistakes.
Yeah,
You know,
get away with showing
it's
TC. It's like,
understandable. You've been working too hard.
yeah,
Carrying this team on your back.
need a break. In fairness, like I say, yeah, we have brought more casters in. Obviously, if you're watching and you fancy a bash at casting, get in touch through the Base Invaders Discord or DM me. Always happy to bring new people on board. But yeah, we've brought some new people on. They've been doing well. Just obviously, just an unfortunate weekend where their availability clashed and wasn't around. So it happens. Does mean you're lumbered with me.
Preda in last week.
Yeah,
Pretty great
Preda was
time.
on. Preda was on last week with you. Weekend before with me, and then say for NA we had Don Cheadle and Blast Throats casting together. 2 Americans doing the NA cast for the first time in a long time. And again, yeah, going forward, looking to add more to our production roster, and just keep some people on the broadcast side of things.
They're making... Ah, here we go. Wondered if we're ever going to go for this door.
Yeah.
It's viciously placed, isn't it? Given our track
Oh,
run.
Ehrlich, though. Ehrlich with a shot down.
It's just such an awkward place that Russia are stuck in trying to raid from.
Yep.
Like, so many downward angles that they have to be worried about. This is much better for Uwu. They've gotten lucky with that door. Don't think they know they're in here yet either. It seems like Justice are too concerned with this other side right now. Most of them are on the roof.
Where's the boom coming from? Is it just these guys on this side? Lil Pig opening up this bit. Yeah, I think it's just Lil Pig opening this then. Must have an inkling it's on one of these corners, because the amount of effort they put into this corner.
Yeah, they obviously they think it's in there, I have to say.
Here's Lil Pig.
Sneaky. Sneaky. Spotted. Whoa, he
He's trying to
survived
take
though.
Yeah, he's trying
Good
to take
exit.
turret off the roof to give them some roof control, because obviously height advantage matters.
Yeah, because they really... This section that they're here sucks. Like, they're so stuck. It's a terrible bit to be trying to push from. At least they've got some space now. They can get round and get into core.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, if in doubt, just start blasting some holes in the wall.
And there's the thoroughfare bit. You can see Synergy, Sin on an 8-kill streak. Starting to do some work here, Russia. Uwu. I'm surprised Uwu have also been stalled off, so unless Uwu were in another bit, Ehrlich holding this outside part.
They're still here. They were in that little section that they
There we
invaded.
go.
It looked like they pushed
So
through.
Uwu are in here. So it's starting to fall apart there for Justice. Lionel Pepsi goes down.
Why?
It's a bloodbath. Every time I turn the camera, somebody else pops around the corner. Oka goes down.
A lot of trays
Megatron.
coming out. I think Justice came out on top of that. Just. It's.
I hate you so much.
I know.
So Bambi's going for Team Uwu. Uwu need to get home then quickly. 4th place, getting ready by 6th.
Oh, that's really unfortunate for them. They're not going to get those TC points. So that's them stuck 4th place now. So they're on 304.
If Russia take it, they'll be on 270. If Bambi take these guys, Bambi will be on 286. But again, you know, we're on 12 teams. We could see another 2 teams disappear very shortly.
Even spread of points. Like, supremely even spread of points here. You got 3... RNC and Rupite are now equal on 320 each. Gussie are on 314. Uwe are on 310. It's a bit of a drop down to Crackers after that, but that's a tight top 4.
Yeah.
This is going to go lots of different ways. Exciting. If Uwu can survive this, this will be good for them, but I feel like this isn't looking very good. Bambis are smashing their way in.
Looking difficult though. Okay, Oka gets the kill.
You get 2 there. Yeah, I think you got 2.
They have defended.
Yeah, are they all dead?
That was
Nicely
quick.
done. Nicely done.
That was very quick indeed, so well done them.
Absolutely. Caster's Curse once again. Don't compliment them.
So, Bastard going in on Enyo again. Didn't learn the lesson the first time.
That is every member of Bastard 2, I believe. So hope they... Well,
Well,
they need
committal.
to be doing something, don't they? Because they're right at the bottom. They're on 83 points. So
That's very true. Enyo currently 9th. You can see Deepex and Max on the flank here. Exactly what Enyo did before, what they should do again. Let's have
high
a look at
ground flank as
Yeah.
well. So that's...
Look at that, they've got no chance of spotting them here.
This is going to
So
be
I'm sure-
unfortunate.
So I'm sure Max will love the attention here. Getting a look down them. Wall goes up. Roof goes down. Now the shot's coming in here. Nico goes down 2 for Bastard. Max has killed himself.
Just killed him back in base, I think.
Yeah. I think it's just killed to go home. Kababi to have a look for RNC2.
Well, that's a shame.
He's-
I guess I think they decided that wasn't... He got spotted, so it wasn't worth the flank opportunity.
Yeah. So Max back on the roof now. To be fair though, 4 of them outside. I think they're looking to make a bit of a push here. Rightum goes
That's
down.
potentially why he came back then, so that they had enough numbers on the roof to cover. Oh.
So, Steve-O, again, holding his corner nicely. There's Cheese pushing. Sirius went down. Themistocle's a good name if you can take him. There we go. There's 1. There's 2.
That was very nice from Cheese.
Yep.
Didn't take a lot of damage either.
Oh, Cheese goes down though. Full of holes. Must be Swiss. Life for a life though. Bastard lose 1. Themistocle's back getting gear, starting to fence themselves back in as well.
Max is trying to get to Cheese's gun.
RNC Eclipse on the flank though, so this is the danger for Enyo. The attention from a Bastard is drawing in RNC. Look at this. RNC need this raid. They're 3 points behind, and there you go. The rockets coming in now. Enyo are under serious damage.
They'll sit out here a while and just splash this to
RNC
death.
RNC are quite happy. They don't need to push. They can just rocket this base open a gap, make sure they're into core, then breach the compound and just rush in. All the while, you know, they can just... Oh, right and no. Yeah, all the while, Enyo have to deal with Bastard, who are the ones making the approach. So I don't see any C4 on the gate yet. Kebab Eater's going around the side. He's soon going to get caught here.
Peter's waiting for an opportunity to get in this gate.
Yeah. Just being nosy at the moment. RNC pushing. Now, I see Rupite in the background there.
Oh, yes.
Rupite have landed behind RNC. This is dirty. Eclipse has gone down. You can see deleted up the hill. Eve. Oh, here we go. Alita is just erased. Friendly fire goes down 2 though. RNC quickly being dealt with. So Enyo's luck turns back in their favour again. RNC getting halted on the approach. Bastard still here. Still punching a hole. So maybe
here as well.
Yeah,
the gate.
That's it. Maybe Bastard do take the raid. Maybe they do breach for after all. We've been shit talking them. The old cast a curse.
Rupert come down this hill.
Exactly. So RNC are in first, Uwu second, Gussie third, Rupite fourth. They're all within a matter of points of each other though. There's literally 12 points difference between first and fourth. And considering Rupite are the ones winning the PvP against RNC at the moment, I don't think that gap's going to stay there long. Sirius with the M2 goes down, stays on the roof though at least.
Yes, fortunate. Don't want to be that dropping.
Yeah, no. So if you drop down, you're in trouble.
They are in trouble. This
yeah,
is a mess here. There's a big hole on this side. Rupite have, I think, taken all of RNC and are now pushing in. Oh no, RNC are fighting. There's a couple of them back. Yakfax.
So RNC have come back from their own base direction. Yakfax and Joker. I guess when he was just called Fax.
Maybe.
As goes down. Artyom dead though.
Oh, and Alita.
Yep, Gellin's now in trouble.
Oh no, Gellin made it.
Yeah. So, using our police helicopter view though, you can see RNC coming in from behind. But at the moment, yeah, it's all Bastard pushing on Enyo. RNC have been delayed. Rupite want to get in, but obviously need to dispose of RNC before they can make the push. If I'm RNC, I'm looking for Rupite's base and going, you know what? Fuck you. You fight them, you go for that raid, we'll eliminate you from the event. Sod off.
Perhaps should have landed the helicopter behind Bastard instead, but hindsight is 2020, as they say.
Yep. Now, Bambies have taken over the Cracker raid. Or actually, have they? Is this just Bambi's base? It looks like a BG base.
Bambi's.
Yeah, it is Bambi's base. So Crackers are now raiding Bambi's. Wow. Can you imagine if 6th place just take out 5th? To 300 points to put them on, they jump into 5th only. They're not quite close enough, but if they take them out, the only other team in the area for Crackers after these guys is Rupite.
Yeah.
80 points for them puts them on 340, puts them into near enough top spot. If somebody else picks a fight later, say like Russia pick a fight with RNC or the other way around, we're looking very close to completion.
Cheeky little takeout of one of the top players while they're busy fighting something else. That would be good for. There's a lot of stuff that has to go their way for that to happen. I must say, Crackers have got to take Bambi's out first, and there's a lot of good fraggers on this team.
And not just that, I go around sucking the dick every week. The base building from BG and those like him, it's just, look at this, it's a strong base. It's built to resist rocket splash with some of the armoured points around the windows.
Yep.
Just generally, it's a nice, wide, fat base, solid roof down protection from the armoured floor, ceiling stuff.
Yeah, we saw that last week. If you stay out there and just like splash it with rockets and don't go in, you're not going to get it.
Yeah. But it's a complicated enough base as well. It's difficult to get in. You see Best Pilot and BG. Project Loss here. Gets BG. Best Pilot just ran away. But Crackers are limited on numbers. I think BG and co are going to hold. And if they do hold, I think that makes that base a massive target. It says, right, you picked on us. Our turn.
Pretty good though. They managed to push up again without too much bother. They're right at the wall. Although the numbers are actually getting a little bit thin at the front there. Bambi's are holding up pretty well.
Crackers are starting to thin out now, so we'll come back to them. We have a raid down here. Chancho under attack by Gussie. 10th place being picked on by 4th. And again, in a similar style base to Enyo, really. Not quite the same, but close.
Very similar. Chancho haven't been having the best of luck. They have been pretty laid back. They've just been sitting outside, trying to get some cheeky TC blows on the rocket, or making sure that there's a big hole before they actually bother
Yeah.
making an attack. But they haven't actually converted most of those opportunities, I don't think.
Double Chin Giant guy in chat says, love this. Well, we appreciate the love, my guy. So it's a hell of a tournament so far. Real close top spot. We've got so many. We have 4 teams over 300 points. It's just doing a madness. And they're all so close. Crackers, Bambi, Russia aren't even that far behind, really. All it takes is one elimination of one of those top teams, and they take their spot, basically.
Yeah, it's a shockingly even point spread in that top 4.
But that's why we love EU so much, That's why we're superior to NA. I just love causing trouble.
It's not that hard.
It's not. It's not with the Americans, anyway. Very thin-skinned.
What's like the front of this base?
Love it. So just doing a number on this. Just watch them rip it apart. We've got 23 minutes 45 seconds to go in this raid phase.
This is peeling like an onion. Look at this. Jansha don't seem concerned, I have to say. I feel like maybe they're prepping for a little push here, or they're not really concerned about splash damage from that side. TC's probably facing the water, actually.
Yeah, you'd imagine so, but still. Some people do bluff and put it on the front side, predicting that someone will raid from behind, so yeah, it's going to be difficult to see. I was going to say the exact same thing.
What do you expect?
I was about to say, sounds like you need to calm down.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Go touch some ground, mate.
Such a good meme. Go touch some grass.
Let's see. Right, Lichnos, Manticora, and yeah, so this is like half a Gussie here.
Yeah, Gussie is starting to chew their way through now. The compound's starting to break the outside wall. I'm surprised they haven't punched a little bit lower hole in so they can control the ground floor as well. Still firing a lot.
That is necessity because of the angle they're firing from.
Well, they can still get close.
Oh, you make a point actually. That ground is higher than I thought it was. I take that back.
Yeah, I mean, looking at this, obviously I know there is a slope, but you can still point a rocket launcher down. Did he just shoot his own wall?
Probably.
We called somebody SD in the first person view. Somebody in, pretty sure it was in Blueprint's team or Rikolov's team, something like that. Fired a rocket off a wall and hit the beam himself and blew himself up.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, that was bad.
It was a proper bruh.
We'd be lying if we said we hadn't all done it. It's just that when I do it, nobody's watching.
And in fairness to chat as well, as Anti-Care saying, laugh my ass off, don't rage on Rust. He's got a point. Rust is pretty rage-inducing. However, service over rules. Gotta keep it real,
Oh, rocket kill!
Been a while since we've seen a rocket kill.
Amazing.
Been a while since I've seen a rocket
like
that.
So I were excited about that.
Boom.
Rockets do reduce damage to players, so it's actually quite hard to kill a player with a rocket. That was very unlikely. That was splash damage as well, so they must have been on very low health.
Yeah. On that note, though, about chat, obviously, this is, I know it's Rustoria Services, the Twitch channel. This is the base Invaders channel, basically. So, obviously, unfortunately, as much as we sympathise about, any potential for anything like hacking and stuff and server modding and stuff, that would need to go for the Rustoria Discord, unfortunately. Because we get shit all saying that. We literally, you'll find us in the base Invaders chat, just trolling alongside the other players, and that's about it. I'll say it's, this is managed by the caster team and by, the event staff, and that's about it.
Please direct your feedback appropriately.
Yeah. I mean, you can tell us about it. We're not going to be upset if you tell us about it, but, being the base Invaders team, if you start shit-talking Rustoria, it's like, well, okay. Doesn't really affect us, though. Technically separate entities. Oh! Russia gone.
They have. Did they come back to try and defend that?
That's that one, sorry. Uwu, Justice left and came over to fight as well. Uwu built a proper little fortress. So Uwu take top spot. Russia are gone. 7th place team eliminated.
Interesting.
Yeah, whoever said that? Peterson says Team Doo-Doo popping off. I mean, they popped off straight away.
Yeah.
But yeah,
5
Uwu.
minutes into attack, they popped off.
Yeah. Uwu, though, taking the top spot now. Oof. Didn't expect that. Let's say the second week, I know we would say second go away. We were thinking, yeah, Chancho all over. Goosey over the Chancho. It's close. They're doing, they're diving in. And at the moment, they're not. What are they doing? Why are you raiding the roof?
They just need to clear out these turrets.
Yep, so that's fair. If they want to clean out the beds, okay. And it is what they're doing, so perfect. So Goosey have got it on
to control the raid from. So
yeah. Well, Chancho starting to be held down. See Josky there goes down, and who else went with them? The name's blocking me, Perez. So slowly but surely, Gussie strangling the life out of them. Who else we got raided? The North's really quiet, so we've got one down here, which was the Enyo raid. Brewpite taking over this one. RNC here too. I mean, you say, some people just get a lock onto somebody and pick a fight there and stay with it. I'm very surprised by this, because Enyo's going to take a while to raid. Not saying they're not raidable, because they are, but it's going to take a while.
it feels like they've been defending for a very long time.
Yeah, well, we are down to 10 teams now. Again, bastard. Need to climb higher, unfortunately.
I think chances missed for that one now.
Yeah.
Uwe are starting to pull away at the top here as well. That TC has bumped them almost 30 points. What are they? 26 points?
Yeah, that was a huge pull. Again, Rupite just slowed right down on the raiding. They've got good PvP points, no doubt. But
yeah.
the raid on Crackers didn't go anywhere. They spent far too long there, I think.
Well, there's 12 TCs left. 11 are technically seen as one of them as your own. So,
well, no, 10. We've got 6.
Oh yeah,
10 teams left. Yeah,
there's only 10.
Yeah,
so it's 9 TCs in that case, then, Tia, that you've got the opportunity for. They only need one to get back up in touch with Ubu. Gussie, Rupite are both. Yeah, they're both within a TC and a few kills.
Yeah. So, getting close to the finish now. 17 minutes, 17 seconds to go. Still boom going off, but Enyo are repairing. Enyo are holding up, At what point do people give up on the Enyo raid because they're not going to get anywhere? It just feels like this is being just gifted over to Uwu at the moment. Maybe RNC. I mean, I don't think any of them could disappear. Gussie still have 40 points available if they do take out Chancho, which would put them on 394, which would put them close to Uwu. But again, now Uwu are available to just go and pick a fight with someone else.
Yeah, they're absolutely smashing it as well. They've just picked up a bunch more PvP kill points.
Yeah, Bambi's now pushing on Crackers too. They go to 348 if they get this, so they don't jump in position, but still take out a noisy neighbour.
Crackers' base is held up.
So if it was built like Crackers, it would be a bit annoying to have just a bristle base, but let's see if... Ooh, Project Loss. Well, he projected correctly. I want to see Clandestinian Fighter, though. I want to see put some C4 in there, blow a hole through, get yourself inside, cause some trouble. Light level goes down to ha. This pilot kills Loss on respawn. Now they're starting to breach. There you go. Gate access. Best pilot goes in. And crunched.
Goldie was ready for that.
I think also you see why he's a pilot, not a grounds troop.
Should have parachuted him. Those roof turrets. There's one roof turret still intact up there, I think, as well, is it?
Yeah, two. They got 2 roof turrets up here. AK on this side, AK on this side. Looking okay at the moment, Crackers. So, it feels like really this is just a battle for pride now between these two, and that we are down to a definitive top 4 race, which is surprising because again, you've got Rupite's base over here. Nobody's really made a play for. Again, the best over this side as well. Just the best base. No, it's a Justice base, sorry. I was going to say, actually, I thought this was Justice. Surprised Justice has not been taken out. Now Gussie going in harder on Chancho. Is this going to be the finale we've been looking for? They've taken out a lot of doors. Not enough doors, but a lot of doors. This man was holding on to that one.
Team damage there? Well, team fire, no damage. Where are Chancho?
Chancho might be just on mad bag timers, to be fair. We've got inside the last 15 minutes now.
Yeah, it looks like, I think I saw a couple of them spawn outside there, and I think you might be right. I think they might have timed all of their inside spawns.
Yeah, and you can hear the C4 going down. It's been a very slow and steady raid process. WASD goes down, WASD goes down to Josky, I believe it was. Chancho Panther sneaking behind. Doesn't get noticed by ZDV.
Heard no, heard.
Here we go, here we go. Ah, and you're done.
Close though.
Yep, worthy attempts.
Would have been a different story if they'd managed to get to a gun.
Usually.
That sounded like an external rocket, unless that's just someone from Gussie on the other side of these. Oh, you're just going for it now. Look at you.
Well, no, we can go for the double doors. We know the double doors on TC.
Fair.
It's a corridor effect.
Fair.
I'm being sensible.
It's debatable.
In the game or in life? Because both answers yes. Chancho 3, 2, 1 holding on the outside. WASD next on the chopping block, perhaps. There we go. There's... Oh! Fought from behind by Yams, and Shite goes down to Yams 2. WASD picks up the gun. Sack and Rose holding off the respawns. Josky and 3, 2, 1 are just in trouble.
Ouch.
And you can see the bed approach from Gussie has worked very nicely. But it has slowed down just a little bit. This base is, it's well fortified. It's taken a little while. Whoa, I didn't want to go through that one. I thought that was the breach. Now, they've gone through everywhere except that bit. Lovely. Oh, shut
It's
up.
well constructed inside here.
Yeah, so plenty to shut up as well. So it's going to take a little while for Gussie to get through this. Just looking around then. So we go back down to Enyo.
Who are still defending.
Now, oh, look at this. Here we go. 2 raids kicked off at once. Justice, they're going for Bastard.
No, this is good. This is smart. They should take this.
Yeah. Justice get this. 228 becomes 268. They would jump into 7th place. Well, they're still 7th, but they jump closer into 7th place, ahead of what Russia had. You got 12 minutes. Let's get some teams knocked out. Enya are under attack. Bastard are under attack. Somebody else under attack as well. Other than Chancho's. So potentially we can go from 10 to 7. See if we go 10 to 6. Make a big noise here, boys. Polaris Crazy 88 says fancy casting this. Also, we enjoy it. It's great fun.
Yep, I'm having a great time. It's a good event. It's really nice. It's a really fun event. It's really well put together, and you get to see some pretty good action. You get to see lots of different types of base builds, see lots of different techniques for raiding. It's great. I get to pretend I know what I'm talking about. It's a dream.
Some boom going on behind us. I do want to go and check that. That door's it's just floating. What the? What's holding this?
Ooh. See, that I told you those doors were good. That is a bit strange. It's probably just bugged. Yeah, Gibbs
it could just be a graphic. I mean, that's actually. I might just try and check. Is that physically interactable?
Oh my god, it is.
No, it might be. It might just be a glitch. It is.
Oh no, it is glitched.
Run away! Run away!
Get out of the way! Get out of the way!
I am checking a door's integrity, sir. So we've got 3 raids on the go. Let's check on this one as well. Now, is this RNC base? Yes, it is. Shaway gets muted in chat for probably chatting shit. Naughty boy. And RNC hold off against whoever's picking on them. You got Uwu and Chancho on the side. Probably Uwu more likely. Quick peek back in on Gussie.
I'm gonna say, I'm surprised nobody's trying to take out Justice while they're over at Bastard.
Agreed. And you think as well, you take Justice out, particularly if you're Team Gussie. Obviously not Team Gussie over here, but Team Reaper, sorry. You know, those points plus the PvP involved in the process would put them back top near enough. Be a couple of points in it. I trust them. Oh, Chancho go! There you go. I don't know where it was.
Other side of those booms.
I don't know. I've still got Nostrils down here. I'm wondering if it was in one of these corner units, perhaps. But still, Chancho go. We're down to 9 teams now. 9 minutes 31 seconds to go. Gussie are top. Just to point out, you say 419. So this is a crazy, crazy ending. Realistically, say 4 teams there at the top within a chance of winning this. Rupite need to take a TC very shortly. If they get a TC and some PvP points, they can do this. If they don't, no chance. RNC, again, you know, we've seen the speed they're raiding. So, well within reach. Oh, there you go. So Crackers are raiding Bambis, Rupite are raiding Crackers. So this is what we said we wanted to see, though. We wanted to see some Rupite take a quick raid. Well, they're going for it.
There's no easy raids left now, so I think
nope,
the best option.
Checking there's no visible TC. Crackers in the shooting floor, down to 5 HP. Bambis are holding the Crackers members at bay that are already raiding them. And yeah, Rupite and Co going for this. They're beyond 408 if they get it. And still only put some third, and they'd only be just ahead of RNC. But if they get this, they can go and fight PvP against Bambis. With a PvP with Bambis, that might be enough to put them into the first place. It's going to be clutch. 8 minutes 20, 19 seconds, 18 seconds. Ah!
They could. They have time. If they take this real, they have to take this real quick. But they've got time to take this.
They need. I'd be blowing a couple of these roof edges off as well, just to stop anyone peeking at you. But if they blow this open nice and wide, get inside on the TC very quickly. I'll say you've got 5 minutes to do it for TC, and then you need at least 3 minutes for PvPing. Get it done. And Rupite's win is still on the cards, but Gussie holding strong in top spot at the moment, head of Uwu. Gussie needs to pick a raid. And you mentioned Justice picking a fight with Bastard. If Gussie can pick a fight with Justice, might be just game over, confirmed, you know.
Yeah, very true.
Deleted takes out 2. Rupite are holding strong. And I think Bambi's now coming over too.
Yeah. That's a shit sandwich for Crackers. They're not getting out of here.
Yeah,
they might make. They might
survive. On one side, BG on the other. Yeah, thanks for playing.
Yeah.
So, just checking down some of these gaps. Nothing's visible just yet. Again, though, the effort they're putting onto the defending against Team Rupite might mean that Bambi's get a cleaner run on this side. It's quieting down just a little bit, so I think maybe Crackers are a little unsure where to go, but you see Goldie repairing there. Bambi's in the compound. Rupite slowed down the blowing up of stuff. Maybe Rupite just haven't got the boom to do it. It's all very slow and steady now. Before it was quite rapid.
Not a lot of rockets coming out here, yeah, I think you might be right. Could be that they've just lost them in that exchange, still having to collect them from their bodies. So, whose base is this? Is this Justice? Yes, it is. I did say if Gussie went for this, yes,
and Manticora is inside. No, they weren't the only ones. Manticora died. Ah. So, Justice, hold on a bit longer.
Where'd you get in? Ladder? Ladder to the roof.
Yeah, ladder to the roof. There's ladders all at the sides, so 6 minutes to go. Gussie in the lead. It's everything to play for that top 3, top 4. Especially the top 3, but still hope for the top 4 spots to go for it. So only Bastard not showing, so I'm going to shrink the team leaderboard down. Just know that Bastard are in, so making that top 9 up, discounting Russia and Chancho.
We are getting closer to one of these finishing before the timer.
Steve! Ah, Femi stuck off and behind though. But again, Enyu holding on. Only a few points off Justice now. And looking at the internals, they are safe inside, so they can seal the compound again. Enyu have survived. No! He just jumped off the roof and broke his legs. Let's all take a good look at you with your sexy mask on.
Doing alright. Oh,
Oh dear.
rip.
Now, boom over this way. This is Uwu were under attack. Who was picking on Uwu?
Someone in the forest behind you. Who is it?
Bambies. Are they properly picking on this fight, or are they? I don't know. It's hard to see if they're full committal or they're just
I
trying
only see
something.
one of them.
Well, say best pilot is there. Somebody else is over the side as well. Bambi carer. I don't know if this is worth focusing on. Let's head back over to Rupai on Crackers. 4 minutes 24 to go. Crackers are suffering, but the boom has dried up here. And yeah, I'm surprised. I thought people would make use of the fact there's less people around, take some time out, get some boom, and go for the raiding rather than just dragging out the PvPing over and over. Not
Babbies have
enough
split
points.
themselves here as well, though, because half of them, well, not half of them, I think more than half of them are here, but there's at least 3 of their members across trying to do that other fight that we're looking at over by Uwu.
Well, they've blown the wall into the core section. They can see the armoured. Rupai are coming in. So again, 385, they go to 425. 429 is the current lead points. If they can take TC here and get a couple of PvP points, they can steal the win.
Uwu 422, RNC 427, and Gussie on 400.
So they would need PvP points on top, unless they unless they magically bagged Bradley or something at the moment. But I don't think they can. So
I don't think there'll be any more spawns at this point.
Yeah, I think we're out of the spawns. Just having a quick fly through doors. I know this might be a bit toxic for the camera, but we're just checking to see if there was anything blatantly obvious. Because
bearing in mind this, there are 3 minutes to go, but this might not fall. So
true. I know some teams don't allow, but we are eager to see if Rupai can get this taken.
they are doing it. It has.
Where is this though?
It has lasted very well.
Yeah, Crackers, in all fairness, did dismiss them a little bit with given who's around them, but they've holding strong. So they're only 3 points behind Bambi's as well, so they could jump into the top 5 in the process. And there you go, tied up now with them in 5th. All a bit mad.
RNC have just overtaken Gussie by a single point as well. I think they just traded back. Or Uwu went top there.
So we've got no raids at the moment.
Yeah,
Uwu. Yeah, Artyom on a 10-kill streak. Where is Artyom? Let's have a look down here.
From Rupai was there.
So coming up to the last 2-minute mark. Where is Artyom? Apparently he doesn't want to TP me, so never mind. I smell a boom.
Scrap Pelly,
yeah. Might be. Oh, there you go, yeah. Uwu. Are they coming in on RNC? Are they coming in on RNC? Oh, will Joker go for a mini-bomb?
Oh, that was close.
Naughty. Again, mini-bombing is banned, so if RNC was to mini-bomb Uwu out of the way...
Is that you're not allowed to bomb it into buildings? Is a linear crash covered?
You're not allowed to bomb it into... Yeah, you can do a deliberate crash into terrain to land. You can't bomb it into somebody's house.
Right. But that was just...
Oh, he's going for the rock kill. And Oka took an entire clip to kill a man naked with a rock. This oil rig enjoyer gets...
That's that panic fire. Feel for him.
Yeah, no, that's alright. We'll panic and put it in the highlights. It's fine. Okay, and your fax trading from tree line into warehouse. Max goes down, Deepek's down 2. At this point, it feels like a bit of a grub fight now. We've got 40-odd seconds for RNC and Uwu to even this out. 1 point in it between them. Jesus Christ.
Oh, wow.
Gussie only 7 points behind.
It's literally just going to come down to timing on these PvP points.
Friendly fire goes to maybe. It's 3 points on lead to Uwu now. Uwu coming across. RNC might have just biffed this right at the end.
Uwu just got another couple of kills there, I think, so
yeah,
more points.
Uwu just trading down the hill, bastard. Here comes Menace and Artyom, though. 2 points in it again.
Just
10 seconds. Maybe goes down. 2 points in it. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Oh,
Wow.
that's insane.
They were fighting
4
each other
points.
as well.
4-point difference. But yeah, fighting each other. Everyone just popped out for a PvP finale. But congratulations to our winners. Uwu, 449 points. 4 teams over 400 points at the end there. Madness. So you can see there, people in the team. Pisa CG, Oka, LLL. So nobody really stood out with like a mad kill score, but look at the kills total. 304, 195 deaths, 2 raids and 5 defenses. That's a solid performance there.
For sure.
From
High team kill rate like that. And it's evenly distributed. It was just good team play. We saw some of the great team play they were doing. They had good crossfires set up. They were baiting people into cross shots, backing each other up and everything. So, not surprised. It's pretty good.
Yeah, so we're letting the admins just see if they're available for a quick interview. We are trying to do that more and more these times, just talk to people, get a quick gauge on how they felt the event did. But let's go through the rest of the teams while we wait and see if they want to. So RNC, a very close second place. Did say 8-man suited them, and look at that. 3 raids, 3 defenses, close on the kills, and a very similar, actually, what was it, 195, 196 deaths, 304.
9 kills between them.
Yeah, 9 kills and 1 death between them in terms of difference. So they were very close finale. Yeah, again, looking really strong. Menace and Ufax tying on top kills, just behind Kebabita, Friendly Fire. So, I mean, Eclipse went and cleared out some of the raids that they got successfully, and yet he's there, 7th of their 8 players for kills. So it just shows the depth of talent through their team. And again, just a very strong PvP amount of points. Team Gussie, 3rd place, 2 raids, no defenses, 350 kills, Ian.
Fucking hell.
Manticora 74.
Wow.
Manticora on 74.
It's a lot of kills.
It's a lot.
It's the bulk of their points as well. They've still got 2 raids, but there's no defenses or anything in there, so that's big kill points.
Yeah, that's huge. Oh man, so even them so close, only 13 points off the top spot, Team Gussie. Really hard fought to get there. 4th place, Rupite, we mentioned obviously Deathwing, Ineko, Kazi, Abra, Yellen, Eve. I know that Raccoon and Mango were in. I probably think it's probably Mango, because that's the only person I can think of that take the piss that much. 2 raids, 1 defense. Lost a lot of time fighting Team Crackers twice. I think they could have pushed into somebody else. Obviously, we mentioned Justice and Bastard were doable bases. Justice got raided heavily by both Uwu and Russia. Nobody took them. Enyo, a lot of pressure on them. Again, nobody took them. Bastard, bottom of the leaderboard, sub 200. These were teams that were very much, they were fighting back. They put in a hard graft, but when you're a top 4 team looking to push for the win, these are the teams you've got to be picking on, get them out of the way. So, and again, you see 72 kills for Deleted, 72 kills for Kazi Abra, comfortably above 3rd place in their team, 38 kills for Alita. Another 306 kills, though. A lot more deaths than your top 2 SOC teams.
That's half of their team's kills between Deleted and Crazy Abra.
Which is an absolute madness between those two, popping off. Bringing out our top 5, you've got Crackers. You can see they're all raid defenses.
They held up really well. I mean, you can see it by the points. But
yeah, I mean, we're looking at kills. Obviously, we saw 304 for Uwu, 293 for RNC, 350 for Gussie, 306 for Rupite, 301 for Crackers. All raid defense points. A lot of deaths more than some of the other teams, but again, all raid defense points. Adderall, I love you, leading the way, but still a general, fairly even defensive record across the team. I am told we can go and speak to Team Uwu, so we'll interrupt our little countdown for the leaderboard, and we'll come back at Team Bambi in a second. We're going to go down in the channels to speak to Team Uwu, so hop on down to Team 18, Ian, and we'll go interview them.
Okay.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
Hello. Hi.
Welcome to the cast. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
How did you find the event?
It was pretty chaotic, that's for sure, and but it was fun in general. It was actually really fun.
Yeah, obviously we're just looking at stats: 2 raids, 5 defenses. Obviously it's quite tricky in the 8-mans. Every time you push out, somebody tries to counter.
True.
You got a lot of kills, though. Did you find it was a very PvP heavy event compared to usual, or just a case of everyone really wanted to fight?
Of course, it's 8-man, so it's gonna be more PvP and more chaotic fights, but it was fun. It was fun.
Yeah, and I see it was a really close ending now. I see 4 points between you and RNC as well.
Yeah.
Got a little bit tense at the end there. You know, you were battling each other. There was Bastard and Enyo out in the fields as well. Just 4-way fighting down by the warehouse and stuff. Were you worried that they might steal it at the end, or did you have the confidence that, you know what, we've got this. We're gonna outbeam them.
No, we had the confidence, that's for sure. Don't worry. We were like so entrusted of ourselves. We were like, yeah, we're winning. We didn't scream or we didn't like do anything bad, you know.
Awesome. Yeah, I see we saw a few teams struggling with some of the raids as well. Obviously, we saw you guys have trouble with Team Justice. Russia were there as well, couldn't break them. What did you think the issue there was? Was it a case of that just they fought really well to defend, or maybe not enough boom, or just the style of the base?
I think it's just at the style of the base, to be honest, and it's 8 men, so you're just gonna keep getting countered by 8 guys on the hill. It's really hard to raid in this event, but you have to be really lucky, to be honest.
Yeah, and obviously, I mean, we were saying, you can back me up on this one, Ian, teams like Enyo, Justice and Bastard, sub 300, you'd think, especially with the top 4, they'd be the people you just need to jump on a bit more. And obviously, they fought really hard to stay in the event, so, especially with 8-mans, it does get a bit tricky, doesn't it?
Yeah, true.
Well, I'll say big congratulations to you guys. Are you going to be in the NA event later, or?
Might. We'll see. We're mostly like EU, so
Gotcha.
It's really hard to play.
That's fair enough. Well, I'll say if you do show up in NA, good luck. Otherwise, I'll say thank you very much for winning today. You've been a great entertainment, and we'll be sure to catch you catch you next weekend, no doubt.
All right. Thank you, bro. Have a nice day.
You too. Well, let's go back to the caster channel then, and we'll sign off the cast then. So gracious winners there in Uwu. Appreciate the interview quickly.
Yeah.
Quick look back at the stats. So finish off then. Bambi's 2 raids, 2 defenses. A lot closer on the KDA. Moose leading the way on the kills there as well. 61. Looking solid. Did seem to pop around a lot.
Yeah, Moose was doing work.
Yeah. And with 7th again. First of the teams sub 300, but 5 raid defenses, they a lot closer to KDA because they were just defending all the time. Didn't really get much of a chance to get themselves out and about. We saw Max and Steve
total. Like they're stuck in their base the whole time. You can't. Yeah. You can get some decent points doing that, but you're not going to win if you're stuck from defending.
Yeah, and we saw some good kill streaks for really low sense player and Sin. We saw Max and Steve running a duoing, countering around the back of certain raids on them. Deepex did a bit of that as well, but mostly it was those roof defense, side of the base defense, getting some repairs done. So good for Enyo to finish. Obviously, they made top 10 as well. 7th place is nothing to be sniffed at. It's a really good finish. But they're just unlucky, a lot of pressure on them, denying them the chance of picking a fight with someone else. And I think, maybe if they'd had the chance to have a run at somebody like Bastard in 9th place, maybe they got a raid on the board. So, 40 points there, puts them over the 300 points at least. So we'll see how they get on if they're playing in N8. Then we go second to last then, 8th place, Justice 254. Again, similar story, 0-4 in terms of raids versus defenses. And first negative KDA team in the event as well that we're seeing. And you can see by the kill score there. Just a very difficult time for them. A lot of just riding the storm, particularly as I say with the pressure put on by Russia and then later by Uwu coming in to try and counter.
Similar situation for them in Enyo, I think.
Yeah, very much so.
Spending all their time having to defend doesn't give them the opportunity to go out and get the real points.
Yep. And then finally, 9th place, Bastard. Only 1 raid defense, negative KDA, same. Femistockle, highest kills in 29. Everyone else just more modest in the, say, 15 to 20 range. But they survived, for all that it's not that
nothing to be sniffed at. It's a pretty high level of competition in this tournament. There's a lot of people with some serious beam and aim on them. So even getting to the end is an achievement in itself. I think like Bastard were doing a lot of roaming. It didn't work out particularly well for them in a lot of cases. So they were spending a lot of time traveling, not as much fighting.
Yeah,
lower score.
We had 21 teams in today of 8, and we ended up with 9 teams left. So it just shows you how we caught a lot of TCs on camera. It was just a very aggressive event. A couple of lulls. There are a few parts where some raids fizzled out, but other than that, plenty of action to be catching. So that was a good fun event. We're going to wrap it up here then, because frankly, I'm going to have some dinner. Because I've got the NA cast coming up in, what's the time now? I'll say we 7:15 UK time now. We'll be back on about 8:30 UK time, which I believe is 3:30 Eastern. for the NA event. That'll be cast by myself again for my 100th ever cast. Woohoo! Alongside Blastrites, I say our American Supremo. So she'll be here to assist me and do the role of Ian, which is basically just chastising me and just really taking the piss. So
yep, keeping you in line. It's the important part.
Yeah. So thank you very much for watching, and we will catch you all in, let's say, just over an hour and a half. So see you later.
Bye.